So I bought this from Leon's about 3.5 weeks ago. There's damage on here, damage here, and damage down here. And so I went there and spoke to the salespeople same day. About 2 hours after they delivered, I found the damage, and went to, well, it wasn't 2 hours, about an hour after they delivered, I got to taking all the stuff off, the styrofoam and everything, and I found it was damaged. I then went over and I spoke to the customer service girl, and she wouldn't do anything for me. So every single thing I had to come up with. And the first thing was I wanted them to deliver a new one this week. And they stated that they could not do that. It would be 2 to 4 weeks for a new one. Secondly, I stated that I would take the floor unit if there was no imperfections. They said, sure, no problem. But we're not going to deliver it for 2 to 4 weeks because we have to send it to Brampton. I live in Orangeville. And the store in Leon's in Orangeville is literally right around the corner. It's a 2-minute drive. They have to send the floor unit down to Brampton so that they can turn around and deliver it to my house. And I said, well, if they have to come and pick it up from Orangeville, why can't they pick it up here and bring it over? Well, that's not what we do. Okay. Then I want a refund. Well, sorry. And then she said that if I wanted it, I could go and rent a truck and bring it myself. But first, I would have to bring their back. So I'd have to deliver it, do the labor, everything, and then pick up the other one myself. And then bring the other one back. Bring the new one back like it's a floor unit. And I said to them, like, are you going to pay me for my time? Are you going to pay me for the truck? And they're like, no. So I said, okay, I want a refund then. Well, it's going to still take like 2 or 3 weeks before we can pick up this. And I'm like, well, I work, right? Like, I don't have time just to sit at home and wait for you guys, which I'm doing today. Because they're supposed to come pick up the damaged unit today. So they said they couldn't do it for 2 to 3 weeks. I decided to email their customer care, and I got a generated response, like a computer generated response. And the next day I got a phone call from the girl who was supposed to call me to set up something the day of, and it took till the next day to call me. And she said that she had gotten my email from customer care, and that all of a sudden now they can pick it up on Friday. And I don't get why they can't pick up the other one if they're going to come here, pick up the floor unit and bring the floor unit over and take it back. And they won't do that. So now I have to wait. So now they pick up this unit and they take it, and they have to do their paperwork on their end before they'll give me a refund. And they state that they'll give me a refund back to my credit card, but I don't have to go into the store to get it. Now, any other time I've gotten a refund on my credit card, I've had to place it into the machine and then give me a credit card, like a refund back on my credit card. I just want everyone out there to know, like, the shitty service that Leon's has provided. And if you like, you can go to any website. You can go to their own website on Facebook and their own page. And there are several other people with the exact same issues that I am. They deliver a product, it either doesn't work or damaged, and then they completely ignore the complaints that come through, whether it's to customer care, to the store, to the manager. I even called the same day that this all happened, inquiring to speak to someone at the head office since I wasn't getting anywhere with the store level, and they said that they don't do that they won't give out that number, and she just literally hung up the phone after she told me that. So I also emailed the CEO of Leon's, and I never heard anything from the CEO. I found his email address online. I think that if you're a CEO and all this stuff is happening at your stores throughout Canada, it's not just in Orangeville or just in Brampton, it's throughout Canada, the same issues are arising, that you need to take a look at your customer service and revamp it and become more customer oriented. I love the thing I bought, and actually in search of a new one, I found that only Leon's supplies this one, but I cannot deal with Leon's anymore. So, or the brick, because Leon's owns the brick. So, I mean, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I might just buy a used one online if I can find something that fits my fits what I want. But I don't know. I paid $700 for this, and I didn't get what I paid for. I mean, I may want to pay like maybe $200 for what came in the condition it is. It should not have been sold as a new product, and I mean, they didn't even offer me a discount to even keep it. They could have offered me like 50% off or something, and I probably would have took 50% off, making it about a $330 purchase, $340 purchase. I could have lived with that, but they didn't want to go through any options with me. They just kept on asking me what I wanted to do and then turned down everything I said. So I just want this to be out there.